I have all these beautiful trees around me. I have all these sounds around me. And before I got started taping, I meditated in front of the sun for a few minutes to clear my mind, to clear my aura. And as you can see, oh, I'm sure you can't see, but I have my sage smudge stick, and I have my singing bowl with my stone out here, making sure that I'm attracting great vibes and repelling great vibes. Um, so I'm just out here absorbing and recharging. I have my shoes off so that I can attract all of this negative ions that the trees and the ground gives off. Oh, and you want to kind of do it from everything, except I have my crown covered, but that's okay because it can always get through. So today, what was on my mind? It's Talkative Tuesdays. I know you see all the critters going, and now of course you can see that smoke. Um, but Talkative Tuesdays. This morning was like most mornings, driving my daughter to school, and she just talks, and I be looking like, oh Lord, okay. So here comes on another hour-long conversation that should only be like 5 minutes, but it's okay because I love to hear her talk. Like I love it. She's so amazing. She's beautiful. I love it. But sometimes she just goes on and on and on and on and on. And so, you know, and I've talked to her about that, about talking, just to hear herself talk. And it kind of brought me to this subject of right now, Talkative Tuesdays. Have you ever been around somebody who just talks for no reason? I have. And if you have not, then guess what? You're probably that person who just rambles on for no reason at all. And it's like, okay, you're still talking, or you're at work and it's like, Lord, this person, come on, cut it out. And so today I want us to be mindful of the things that we say and how much we're talking and the things that we're talking about, right? Because we have to remember that the words that we speak gives off energy, it's vibrations, and you hear yourself first before anybody else, right? And so we have to remember that we are all things. We are our thoughts. We are the words that we speak. We are what we eat. All right. But today we're talking about what we speak. All right. And a long time, especially when I was going through my depression, I would always have these reoccurring thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. And the first thing I had to do was combat those thoughts. And so I would, whenever I would have a negative thought, I would say three positive things about myself. And so I would wake up every morning and I would look myself in the eye or the eyes. And I'd be like, I love you, Alexis. I love you, Alexis. I love you, Alexis. And, for someone who was depressed, and I love me, but I never really felt like I got as much love as I needed, right? And we are always looking for love outward. And so I wasn't getting that type of love that I needed from people outside of me. And so I needed to figure out what I needed. And so I had to show myself that love. And I had to tell myself that I loved me. I had to do those things. And I would look at myself and I would find the things that I disliked about myself and I would say those things out loud. I love my winged squirrel arms, and just silly things. But the things that I was self-conscious about, right? And I would turn that and I would make that into something that I love. I love that. I love that about me. I love that. I love that long neck, Alexis. I love that long neck, right? And so after a while, I just started combating with more things like I am able, I'm successful, I can do these things. I'm not that situation, I'm this, I'm that, and I always made sure that it was positive self talk. Like I talk to myself positively, I even before I would say things, I would kind of try to reword it to make sure that it's a positive statement. Like I'm not fearful. No, I am brave. I am courageous. I am somebody. I am love. You know, self talk yourself and make sure that the people you are talking to are self talking themselves, like with love, because if the people you're around are negative and talking bad about themselves, you best believe they're going to be talking bad about you too, or trying to get you to talk bad about you. And you don't need that type of negativity in your life. You're growing, you're changing, you're being different, you're evolving, right? We don't say those negative things about ourselves. We don't say negative things about people because we realize that the things you're saying about somebody else, guess what? That turns out to be you. You. It turns out to be you soon, right? Have you ever realized that when you're talking shit about somebody and eventually, it may not be soon, it may not be tomorrow or next week, it could definitely be next year, and you find yourself in a similar situation that you've just popped off about somebody else, like, hello, you did it to you. Stop judging people. Stop saying bad things. Stop speaking that into existence. Your words matter. Your words matter. Your words matter. So, Talkative Tuesdays. I say, as you are being talkative or listening to things on the television, because remember, the things that you hear as well, you become, but today we're talking about words. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you? Self-talk, positive self-talk. Say nice things, even when somebody's getting on your nerves. Try to make it into a positive, you know, and then laugh at it because you know, Sarah from accounting. Ooh wee! I just love your personality. It's so amazing. Right? Positive speak. Positive words. They vibrate better. They vibrate different than if you're in a funk and you're feeling all bad and I'm this and all I'm down, I'm sad. Who has time for that? Nobody has time for that. So I went over my time. Ugh. All right, but I'm gonna wrap this up. Talkative Tuesdays. Think about the words that you're saying. Think about them before you say them. Make sure that they're beneficial to you, to what you got going on, to your child, to your children, to your parents, to yourself, to your spouse, to your boss, and to the energy, to your God, whomever you serve. Make sure your words are beneficial. Okay? Talkative Tuesdays. All right, so I shall see you guys later. I'm going to get back to my meditate and pray at the park. If you would like to meditate and pray with me, DM me. Let me know. I will definitely link you up, get you in with a live, and we can meditate and pray together. I try to get them done in the morning. Today was kind of late, but I'm getting better. It's getting better. It's all work in progress, right? Baby steps. All steps matter. They all matter. They all matter. And guess what? This is the baby step. Baby steps. I have my toes over into playing with the grass a little bit because it's green. I can still feel the little bit of dew, the wetness from last night, while the sun is baking my back, sweating a little bit. It feels amazing. It feels awesome. All right. Make sure you are taking in those deep breaths and be awesome, you guys. All right. Have a great day. Remember, Talkative Tuesdays. Think about the words you are saying before you say them.